Hey there, everyone. Fred, Equity Gleeck. That's now what I'm calling myself because I'm now doing a lot of equity deals. So I wanted to share with you a tool that I'm using that I think anybody can use who has a Gmail account. So you see in front of you a screen here about Notebook LM. It'll say try Notebook LM. I'm not sure when they'll put this formally into the Google architecture. But anyway, so you click on notebooklm.google. You'll have this if you have a Gmail account or any kind of a Google presence, I believe. So I'm clicking on Try Notebook. The reason why I'm showing you this is the following. If I click here, I will see the various items that I already have loaded. I have this one here. I just came back from an event with Anik Singhal, and I was on a cruise, and it was a business cruise, if you will, and I learned a lot. And one of the things that I did is I recorded the sessions with my iPhone audio recording device. I took each of the sessions, and I'm suggesting that you can do this as well for any event that you do or go to, any event that you're in, or really anything. If you see this, the way this is set up, it's amazing. So what I did was I took all of those audio files from my iPhone, I downloaded them onto my computer. I then imported them into my source material here. It says on the left, by clicking this button, you can add, and I added each one of these individual sections, which were audios from each of the days. I think each day had 3 or 4 separate audios, and I uploaded all of these audios into the source material here. Once loaded into the material, you can then do a lot of things. Clicking on this notebook guide here, I was able to, and I've already done this, so it's going to appear as if yours is going to be blank as a screen. But after you load all of your source material, you can now do a number of cool things with it. For example, this audio overview here, I'm going to click load, but yours is going to say create, I believe. So when I'm creating this has already been done. But basically it creates and takes all the material that I've input from the 2 days of this particular event, and it creates a podcast. This particular podcast came out to 24 minutes and 33 seconds, but just let me play you a little bit of this so you get an idea.
All right, let's kick off this deep dive. We're going deep into recurring revenue, and we've got some fantastic material to work with. You know you want to build a stable business.
Since it uses the term recurring revenue, because that's one of the main topics of all this material, but it basically created a 24-minute podcast so that if you go to an event or if you do anything in which you want to condense your time of learning, you can take all that material and put it into this Notebook LM. It also creates the study guide. If I click on study guide here, it's reconverting it. I don't need to do that, so I'll go back here. I already have some of these items already done. Now the other cool thing so it can create an FAQ section, a study guide, which is basically taking all the material and putting it into one place. Table of contents I don't really use, but I use, so here I just clicked on that. This is my short answers. Anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. A briefing document, which if I hover over this as well, I think it's going to recreate this. I already have this, so I'm going to go back here. But the ones that I use the most are the FAQs, the briefing doc, and the study guide. Those are the ones that I use. I also use this podcast creator here so that I can get what I need. The other cool thing is I can go in here in this chat menu and I can notice it has 7 sources, which is I think 3 from one day and 4 from another day, 3 audios that I uploaded and 4 audios because I broke it up into kind of sections where we started and stopped. A total of about, I don't know, maybe 6 hours of information. But I can take all the material that was gotten and I can say something like, what was the single most important thing learned at this event? And I have no idea what it's gonna give me, and we're gonna see together here. So what was the single most important thing learned at this event? And it probably isn't gonna, let's see if it does. So you wait a while and you get an answer. The single most important learning outcome at the event, as evidenced by the source transcripts, is the power of human connection, community, and it gives you an answer to this. So you can ask any question of this AI and it'll take the summary of all this material and give you an answer. It will also give you a whole lot of other things. One of the things that I like about this is that while I'm at the event, rather than furiously taking notes, I can instead just concentrate on getting the material kind of as a kind of the big picture, but then use this tool to give me the real specifics. So at the end of the event, what I did was I took the audios, downloaded them, like I said, onto the computer. I then put them into Notebook LM, and I created these various documents. If you haven't done this yet, you should start doing it immediately. So again, I hope that was helpful. I give you a little bit of a walkthrough. If you have any questions, get back to me.